Was it a good move to trade Eugenio Suarez? Find out in today's video. Let's just start off this video by saying, wow, this was a completely unexpected move that nobody saw coming. So Eugenio Suarez was traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks for catcher Seby Zavala and right-handed pitcher Carlos Vargas. To give a little bit of background on these two players, Carlos Vargas saw the mound for the first time in his entire career in the MLB this season. He pitched 5 total innings. He had 7 strikeouts across those 5 innings, and he did top out at 101.6 miles per hour on his fastball. So starting with just him alone, kind of going more into depth on why this might be a good move for the Mariners. So Carlos Vargas is a reliever. He's going to be coming out of the pen. Like I said, he topped out at 101.6 on his fastball this past year. And after getting rid of Isaiah Campbell, they do need somebody to fill his shoes. And the Mariners have a pretty good history about turning decent and average bullpen relievers into pretty good pitchers. I kind of would like to consider this with Bizarro last season. Nobody really thought he was anything, or if anything, good, and he did come out and did have a pretty good few outings. So do I think they could develop him into something pretty good? I do. He is also 24, so he's very young and has a lot of his career ahead of him. Moving on to the other piece of this trade, we received catcher Seby Zavala. To give a little bit of background on him, he was actually one of the top defensive catchers in 2023 with 6 defensive runs saved. But in terms of hitting, he's definitely on the lower end. He has a career .210 batting average with 14 home runs and 54 RBIs. So will he be Cal Raleigh in terms of production? Probably not from the offensive side. But on the defensive side, he's definitely an upgrade from Tom Murphy. So Gino was obviously a fan favorite. Everyone hates to see him go. But let's be a little bit realistic about the situation. Gino was a way above average third baseman in terms of his glove. I think he's personally very underrated and should have been in consideration for a gold glove. Some of the plays he made were just absolutely ridiculous, and he made them look so smooth. Now, in terms of offense, he has been declining a lot. Last year, he only hit .232 with 22 homers, which is very unlike him. He did have 96 RBIs, which is obviously very good, but there are so many games throughout the season where Gino has a hole in his bat, and it will definitely lower our strikeout rate as a team. I think if Gino had hit 32 home runs last year while hitting .245, this might be a little bit of a different discussion and much bigger loss. But in terms of going to find somebody that can fill that hole, I think we can. Was it just completely out of nowhere for someone like Gino and just completely disrespectful to just drop him like that? Yes. But I think all Mariner fans are holding out hope that this was a salary dump to go make space to go get a big guy like Juan Soto or Cody Bellinger. So I think in the grand scheme of things, if that the move was to make salary space to go get a big player, I'm going to give this a B overall. Only because you added another young piece to your pen that could throw over 100 miles an hour that they can definitely develop into something good, as well as give Cal a defensive catcher that can back him up on days where he needs rest. And even though we're losing a fan favorite, I don't think it's going to be as big of a loss as people may think it. Like I said, Gino is getting older and he's definitely on his decline, if anything. At least from the offensive side, we saw it this year. There were sometimes he just swung at things he should have just never swung at. And it became a very consistent theme throughout the year that he would just strike out constantly. And he wasn't making up for those strikeouts in the home run ball like he usually does. So for me, weighing in on everything, I would give this trade a B. Please let me know down in the comment section if you do agree with this, or if you disagree. I would love to see what you guys think about it. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.